Bam! Virgo, we are back in colour. What do you know? Hello, Virgo. So a few of you have been leaving comments on different things and saying, when can you do Virgo? So we're going to do Virgo. How you doing, Virgo? So I heard for you, I heard something, and I heard vowels or bowels. Bowel movement or veil movement, as in something behind the veil, or veils as in marriage, or something to do with vows, or something to do with, well, a movement in some form or manner that can literally be an energy shift or something. But I also heard the song, by the look in your eyes, I can tell you're gonna cry. Is it over me? If it is, shed your tears, 'cause I'm not worth it, you see. For I'm the type of guy who is always on the road. So someone's always on the road, but I also picked up, so wherever I lay my hat, that's my home. And I also picked up White Rabbit as well. So there's nothing up my sleeves, Virgo. We don't pull tricks here, right? Hopefully you're not been indicative with a trick or anything like that, or anything to do with a white rabbit being pulled out of a hat, God knows. But I picked that up through the other song before by Jefferson Aeroplane. Now you might have just got back on a plane, or you might be leaving on a plane, but I'm leaving on a jet plane. Right? God knows where these are coming from, but these are the things that I'm picking up. So shh, Virgo, I've got a secret to tell you guys. Within the next 7 days, the 7 days of rest, putting things to rest or under arrest. God knows what you got going on, Virgo. Being put under arrest or under a vest or under investigation, or you're putting someone under investigation. But the 7 days of rest. Okay, so we see what happens in 7 days, of where we then make a new beginning of 8. 7 is where God created a kingdom, okay, for us all, and said, there you go, guys, do what you want with it, have at it, right? Have at it. So it's a rabbit, have at the rabbit. Something to do with this goddamn rabbit being pulled out of a hat. What on earth is that about, Virgo? What am I hearing? But the 7 days of rest, of where there was a rest and a recuperation, of where we all rest within and lie within ourselves. The lie, don't never lie to yourselves, Virgo. Don't never do it. Don't do it, Virgo. Do not lie to yourselves, guys. Okay? And then on the 8th day of Christmas, my true love said to me, so we go on to what's going to happen on your 7th day. But I'm sure you get the gist of it, Virgo. Let's go with the spin. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus within the next 7 days from, let's see, from the 9th till the 16th, that'll be Virgo. Show me Virgo within the next 7 days. Shh, Virgo, 7 days. 7 days, bruv. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for the next 7 days. What's the energy around Virgo in the next 7 days? Wow. Yes, and we're straight out with the witches. Witches from Eastwick. I hope this is not a trick. Listen, don't believe in a trick. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, right? So this could be someone that's very well manifested. This could be going out and saying, fuck it, bruv. Listen, bruv, I'm coming out tonight. Right, but hopefully this ain't the Three Witches of Eastwick, where you're involved with what's his name out something to do. What was the film? Witches of Eastwick. What was his name? Didn't she start being sick with pomegranates? Pomegranates, the granite. I don't know why the granite is at it. 3. So 3 is the magic number. Right, 3 is the magic number. So hopefully, look, listen, Virgo, I swear there's nothing up my sleeves. These cards just fly out. Things just fly out. So, obviously, right, we go and we come to, right? We come from a 2, which is like soulmate kind of stuff, reflection, pain, unfortunate pain, right? But you've arrived at a 3. Okay, so you've arrived at a 3. So pretty much anything within a 3, okay, can in its vibration can be painful or it can be joyful, okay? So you might have found something out that you don't like, but at least it's released you from something. Okay, so it depends what cards come out, you know, because I don't want to do too much talking, because I will explain things, if they do ever come out, about judgment, okay, and about drama triangles, and about truth, okay, truth. You might have heard some truth or seen some truth. This could be someone that's very well manifested, you see, well manifested, naturally, because when you're naturally manifesting things, you're not codependent or reliant. Okay, so you're reliant on oneself. Okay, so you start to progress forward on your soul's journey, you see. So let's see, 3. But listen, it might be as simple as I'm just happy. I'm just happy, joyful with being with my family. I'm joyful with celebrating something. You might have passed something. You might have passed an exam. You might have passed a spiritual law, or a law degree is what I'm picking up, a law degree, or a degree of something. Let's hope it's not a degree of 3. Degrees of 3. An anatomy. I'm picking up bowel. Why am I picking up bowel movement? Why am I picking up a knot in my stomach? Like this could be like either anxiety or good nerves. It's like, wow, you just make me shiver. You make me quiver. You put knots in my stomach. This is like 3 being turned and twisted around. So what I'm picking up, it's either a knot in the stomach, or it's something that needs release, obviously. So if it's a bowel movement, what? What? If not, I'm picking up these 3 of going, binding, like a binding spell. What the fuck? A binding spell? Sorry, Virgo, but I channel messages, so please go with it. Or please go on your way, or something like that. You can go your own way. But a knot, like being turned, as in it could be like a yearning and turning of like, wow, you just make me feel like giddy. You make me feel like nervous inside. But it might be bad nerves of something. Who knows, Virgo? But I'm picking up like a bowel movement or a knot in the stomach. Now, it can either be a bad knot in the stomach or a good knot in the stomach. But what's a knot? You might be Australian. Not Australian. Well, you might be. But Irish. What's a knot corner? It's a knot corner. If you're Irish, you might know what that is. Because it's not a corner. What's a knot corner? What's a hotspot knot? It's not a corner. It's not a corner. It's on the corner. Something's on the corner. Cornerstone. Something could be on your cornerstone. Cornerstone shop. A cornerstone shop. You might want to run a shop, or you do run a shop. And you run it with family, or you run it with friends. On a cornerstone. Cornerstone. Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction. Whoa, we don't want to go down that avenue. Pulp Fiction. Why, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I get down this. Whoa, that video was about magicians. Don't lose your shit, Virgo. Listen, don't. You might even be just a white witch, or just like a white witch. Well, I'm even picking up more songs. What's going on, Virgo? Get off this one card, Steve. Move on. Move on. But that, I don't know what that video was about. Overindulgence. Thank you, Spirit. It was about something that was being overindulgent because they were eating loads of food and stuff. But they were basically overindulgent, and there was jokers, and there was kings, and there was queens, and there was jesters. Okay, but there were also fucking magicians up in this business, right? So you might be tarot card readers, or naturally gifted, or naturally seeking your wisdom of manifestation, of mirror work and stuff, you know. The 3-cup method, 3-cup method with a 2-cup method, you don't know. No. You don't want 3 cups. You want 2 cups. Whoa, hold on a minute. I'm just heard. No, I didn't heard the cup method. Get off the cup method. Some of you might know what I mean. You might be shit on, to be honest, is what I just heard. You know, you might be shit on. Sorry, Virgo. I really don't mean that. I don't know why. You see, that's what I'm saying. When you're clairvoyant, okay, your ego gets set aside. You have to put your ego aside to channel, because it means that you're not thinking. So that's why some people get the blame for things, because they're not thinking and they do something or say something, right? So like now, I might even be channeling of something that you're thinking or that's been done. You know what I'm saying? So when it's all said and done, something's been said and done is what I'm picking up. It's been done, it's been said, it's over. If it's a third, don't get into a third party triangle, for God's sake, Virgo. You know, when it's all said and done is what I'm picking up. Well, when it's all said and done, bruv, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Because it would mean that it's over, you know. 2 is where you're at a decision. 3 is where you've found something out, right? Because you've come from 2, you've arrived at 3. Regardless of what this 2 is, it could be any 2. But through a 2 of a reflection of you, it's always about you. Okay, so it's you that manifests something. That's what we're saying, Spirit. Thanks, Dave. Dave is my spirit guide. Dave, what we're saying. So what we're saying is that whatever that 2 is, you've found something out. Now, if that is bad news, then this is a low vibrational card, but it's a good vibrational card, isn't it, Virgo? Because we turn this around, we turn that knot around, and it's not a corner. It's not a corner. It's not. It's a corner that you've turned. Thank you. You've turned a corner. You've turned over a new leaf. You've turned a page. Turning pages, right? So I hope you liked the intro that was through the August reading, right? If you haven't seen your August reading, go to the August reading. You'll see my new intro, Turning Pages by Sleeping at Last. You might be like, well, I'm finally sleeping at last. I've put it to bed and I've let it lie. Just let the chips fall as they lie. Just let as them they. Someone, sorry, but someone could have been lying. You might have found out that. Well, it could have been a little white lie. White witch. Why am I picking up white witch? White lie. A little white lie. Shh. A little white lie turns into a big lie because it turns into where people speak. You know, if they don't speak, they're actually speaking. You know, because what they're doing is they're in contemplation mode. But if they're not speaking, that's an answer. You know, if someone doesn't give you an answer, that's an answer also. You know, I don't know why I'm going down that road. I'm not really getting much of a vibe through that. So let's move on. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Show me Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the next 7 days. Thank you, Spirit. There you go. Well, bam, the universe comes in with God. Oh, jeez. What the hell, Virgo? Why is this Ace of Cups here? Self-love. Giving oneself self-love. So, okay. Opportunity knocks. 3 times. Oh dear, you had that before. You had that before. Libra had that before as well. And I think Aries did, or something around that. Okay, so opportunity always states after judgment there's a new beginning. Judgment day. Okay, judgment day. Do not get back into this state. Okay, do not get back in. Not. Thank you, Spirit. Do not get back into this state. Okay, because universe of a judgment call means that do never judge upon your own sins upon another. Okay, you have free will cards, okay, to continue on a path being the same way if you wish. But every lesson in life, Virgo, if you've been experiencing this for a long time, you have learned the lesson by one soul. One soul has taught you enough lessons about yourself, right? Your self-worth, your self-love, your self-respect. Okay, hand it and gift it to yourself or to the person that you know that holds most value. That's why it's a lesson around value, self-worth and love, and what love really is. And love ain't this business up in these 2 3s right here. I'll tell you here and now. Here and now. Hear me now. Hear me now. You see, because after judgment, when an opportunity arises in life after judgment, okay, after an ending, okay, because this should be an ending, right? After an ending, there's a new beginning of judgment. You pass judgment upon one to another. If you keep up that appearance of pride and keep analysing, you put yourself back into a lesson that's already been learned, you know. Regardless of these 2 3s, that's a 6, you know. Oh God, here we go. 6. Right. No, Dave. No. No, Dave. No. I mean, come on. Red Bull, right? Red Bull. Monster is a 3. 3, right? Have strength. Have strength. Might be dealing with Leo, have Leo in your chart. Have strength. Have strength to not keep doing it, right? Don't keep up that appearance. Do not keep analysing and watching after a judgment call, okay? Because it pulls you back into a judgment where you cast judgment upon a lesson that's already been learned. Love isn't your heart. Your heart doesn't hurt. Your mind hurts by what you look for and what you seek and what you have presently. You know, so if you're keeping up that piece where you just want to know more about the pieces to the puzzle, there is no more puzzle to figure out. There is none. There is no more puzzle to figure out. I mean, my heart bleeds for people. It does. You know, but I have to set my ego aside to be a strong, independent character. Character, not a caricature. A character that stands out in the crowd of an individual. Okay? That's what you want to be, Virgo, right? You want to be an individual. But, listen, energy doesn't necessarily mean your love life. It does, because it's about self-worth and love. So that's everybody. That's your jobs, your society, your belief. Your belief. It all works around that. It all works around where we'll always have karma and drama. Karma. You just don't want fucking Carmageddon, bruv. That's what you don't want. Fight or flight. Oh. No. No. 333. 333. 333. Waiting. Do not wait on this past person, Virgo. Do not wait. You know, no matter what anyone spins a yarn of, you know, there's always two sides of a tale, right? So what you do is you end up chasing your own tail, you know, because it's always about you. Don't tell a tale or a yarn to you, you know. Don't do that. Don't do that, Virgo. Don't do it to yourselves. But, you know, I just heard dream catch me. Dream catcher. There's someone that's ready to catch you when you fall, Virgo. Regardless, probably a water sign. But this would be a pure water sign. This would not be a player. This would be handed to you as an opportunity. You know, you might have it in your chart, might not even be. But dream catch me. Catch me when I fall. Dream catch me when I fall, or I won't come back at all. Right? So you might be saying that, or I won't come back at all. Okay? So you might have found out some news, and you're saying, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. You know, that's the card that you want, but you do have 333. You might have a life path number of 3, or they might, or you might have a healing number of 3, and that's why you're going through this. I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. See, manifesting, there is a period of calm before the storm when you manifest. Everything goes quiet. Shh. On the 7th day, there was a cooling of the 7th sun. The 7th sun, you know. Virgo. Show me within this next 7 days of Virgo. The next 7 days of Virgo. We're rising up, Virgo. Aren't we, guys? Virgo. Show me Virgo. The 7th day appears itself as picking out healthy boundaries. But this is not a healthy boundary. Well, if this is you, Virgo, right? If this is you, Virgo, okay, you need to be ready to receive this offer here. Okay, now if this is you closed off to the past, because there are 3 cups here. If you are closed off to the past, then there's blocking. But this could also you be watching the person on the internet, Facebook, multimedia, watching them. If you're watching and you're searching for their sun sign, moon sign, and you're really, really, really trying to find out what they're doing, what is that soul taught you? It's taught you about the reflection of them, but it's taught them about a reflection of you. Because what that person does is that person pulls you back into thinking about things that hurt, pain, anxiety, stress on the heart, stress on the head, stress at home, stress in life, stress at work, not wanting to open up to other new opportunities in life. That's the other person that you've been in a relationship with that offers you nothing but a cup full of fox piss, really. You know, I'm sorry to be straightforward, but you got to be, right? You got to have strength in order to tell people the truth. And I know the truth hurts, but the truth is the most hardest thing to ever hear, so you can move forward and not disappear missing, you know. Don't believe in tarot cards and say, where people might say, listen, this person's now realised that they've made a mistake and they've been with other people and blah, 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 and actually put people back into a goddamn cycle, you know. Sorry, but my dog is going absolutely ballistic at his tail. You see a tail barking mad. This person will put you into a barking mad state where they're interfering, you know. So they interfere with your process forward because other tarot card readers might start, and I'm not slating other readers, you know, I'm not. But they might say to you, this person realises their mistake. This person loves you. Fucking absolute bullshit. Sorry. Because we're trying to get you out of this. That's why you have to stand up and take criticism of an actual Aries of an emperor. I don't have that in my chart, but as an emperor, an internal emperor, you got to take on criticism and you got to take a few knocks on the chin in order to continue on your path, right? As a strong leader, Interior person, okay? But when you watch and you analyse, what they do is they pull on your heartstrings, which is your head strings, because you're analysing and you're thinking and you're watching, trying to see. And if another tarot card reader might tell you, this person loves you, this person wants you, no, it's not love. That's not love, okay? It puts you into an illusion of 7 on the 7th day, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 on the 7th day. On the 7th day of Christmas. This could have happened from last Christmas. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I gave it to someone special. Excuse me, Virgo. I'm sorry if this is really emotional for you guys, but I'm picking it up, you know. Cornerstone, that's why I picked it up. Cornerstone. The cornerstone meeting of illusion. Illusion. This is illusion. This is karmic illusion. 1 in 7, picking out the perfect partner in the next 7 days. 7, healthy boundaries. Okay, not being guarded and blocked off. If you're guarding and blocking yourself off from this person, then have at it. Have at it, you know. But do not sit like this, still watching them and wanting to know an answer that's already been revealed to you. Because it's been revealed. It's been revealed already, Virgo. You know. When you can come up against this, when you're connected to a soulmate, this can be like, oh God, you make me, sorry, but you make me like sick. It's like you don't tell them that you make them sick. They just make you feel sick because they're concentrated on this here. So that's what's making you feel, because you're caught in a drama triangle. Someone's pulling your energy away from you. Because you're concentrated on them. You've got to move away from that energy. You've got to become clear. That's how you become clear. You know, that's how you heal. You know, you don't heal to someone's beck and call. You call upon a judgment of oneself and don't judge upon yourself. You have to manifest things presently of future forward aspects of what you already have. And if what you already have, Virgo, is a cornerstone of illusion, then someone's putting you in illusion, you know. don't believe the hype. Do not believe the hype. Do not believe cycles of people that can tell you that love is real. Love is not a real. Love is not an action word. Love is a feeling created by the darkness, right? Judgment. Piscean energy also maybe for some, but judgment is the fool because it's zero. It's the hour of darkness. It's the hour of magic. We come up with that before, right, Dave? The hour of magic, but the hour of darkness too. The hour of darkness was the fool because there was nothing of light and dark because it was zero. It was zero. We reach the day of rest on 7, of where we judge upon ourselves of a new beginning of 8. Okay, but what you've reached is the cornerstone of 7. That's why it's a reaching energy. You know, so if you are indicative with someone's relationship, you're going to probably feel sick, right? Oh God, it's just they're stubborn as a mule. They're not opening up. Okay, but it will also still be about you. If you want love, don't desire love if you can't give love. You know, we are love. We are the world. You know, this ain't fucking bad up in this. No one's Michael Jackson. This ain't bad. You know, you don't seek out a bad boy. You know, you seek out someone that's pure and honest. You know, that's what you do, because you have to be pure and honest yourself to come to terms with things, right? Come to terms. So you might just be getting over something, Virgo, which is a good energy to have, because the day of judgment seems to be upon making a calling of 1 in 7. 1 in 7. Picking out the perfect partner of illusion of where, you know, it's just that someone, if it's the person from the past, they will put you back into a karmic illusion of 1 in 7. Judgment will always be, spirit will just say, listen, soul, you've experienced this many a times and all lessons have been learnt by this same soul. So you can do it again and again and again and again, but what you gaining? Loss. Loss and gain, you know. From the 1st house to the 12th house of Christmas, you know, on the 12th day of Christmas. Oh dear. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love said to me, why did I just hear that? I can't even remember what that one is. But I just heard 5 gold rings. Why are that? 3 rings. But that would still represent past life, you see. 12th house would represent gains and losses, but it was also represent, you know, birth and rebirth and death and rebirth and death of yourself, you know. But what we will do is, sorry Virgo, but it's getting very, you know, I mean, progression wise, you're going from a 3 to a 7. So that's a 10, so that's continuation. This is what I'm saying. 10 is also judgment. 10 is also like the fool of judgment, because there's nothing but darkness. There's nothing but an ending. You know, you need to reach for an 8. Reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. You know? Not reach. You know, Virgo, I love you guys. I want the best for you all. I do. But this might even not relate to your story. Like I said, this can be jobs, career, family, but we'll only find that out, Virgo, when we turn the page on the 7th day. On the 7th day. So what we will do is, okay, we will clarify these a little, and we'll see what this story unfolds. But then we will also dig into what's going to happen on the 7th day. Even though the 7th day is here, we'll see what happens when you disappear. When you disappear. Well, I'm gone. Virgo's back in the game, right, Virgo? But we'll see what happens on the 7th day, because you do have 2 important cards of Cornerstone of 7. Options, choices, karmic illusion. Do you want to put yourself back into illusion? Or do you want to move forward? Virgo? Who do you want? Who loves you and who do you love? It could even be you, Virgo. You might have changed the game, but that's what I'm saying. Don't play a game, don't change the game. It'll chase you, for another lesson, put you back into a 7 on the day of rest. Put it to rest, Virgo, is all I can hear. Put it to rest, let it lie. Let the lie go. Let the liar go. One could well be lying to oneself, and don't we just? That's justice. One lies to oneself. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, Virgo. We was going to come on to a bright note, but we've come on to we're coming on to a bright note. Hey, who knows what's going to happen? But we will on the 7th day. So, you can also join Patreon. Patreon is there as an option for everybody to have what you fucking like. You can have everything. Monthlies, weeklies, bi-weeklies, the 7th day. On the 7th day, there's going to be videos that I'm going to be putting up there because somebody asked for them. So they're going to be old videos that I used to put up of teaching and learning. It was about you. It was where I channeled with a white plate, and I was channeling with a plate. Okay, so if you did miss that, you will have an opportunity to watch that when you are a Patreon member. But there will be also videos over there that I used to put over on different things, but I will put them all over on Patreon very soon, okay? So also, if you don't want to join Patreon, you can also just watch the rest of this reading and every other reading, but this one will be in the bi-weekly folder over on Vimeo. But if you want a personal reading, there is a new reading segment that I've been doing, I have been doing, that's why I've been busy, so I couldn't do your reading. Catching up with personal readings. But if you want one, there is another set of readings that I'm doing, which is an hour video of a tarot card reading, pretty much like this. And it'll be a full spread, all fully clarified, and you don't have to tell me much. I can pretty much give you all the messages through it, channel, all that kind of stuff, and break it down for you, okay? That's why you seek a guide to see above the trees. So guide you through the matrix and guide you out of the situation, or tell you what you've got coming up that you can use in order to alter and shift your energy and mute, like you are Virgo, mutable energy. And then you can have an hour Skype call after that where we can discuss your reading and we can discuss spiritual things and how you can work through patterns and just pick my mind that comes out spiritually, But I save a lot of things back for people for private readings. I save a lot of my teaching and stuff that I tell people, and sometimes I learn by myself, and I do. I've told people stuff in private readings and discussions, and I'm like, wow, damn, I've got to write that down. That's me. That's me. Right, that's what you do. You listen to oneself. Listen to your calling. Okay? So listen to your guide. Listen to your guide. Okay, Virgo, so we're going to go over on the other side, but you can reach out to me. The link is below if you want that personal reading. It's in the email. But all the links will be below, and I'll catch you again soon, Virgo. Peace out, bruv.